Hey, Brandon and John. I spoke with Moira, and if Moira's watching, hi too. But Scott Walker here with Impact Light SEO. I am making this video. I have been helping some auto glass companies generate more business than SafeLight, and or stealing leads from SafeLight, I should say, and just trying to help out local auto glass companies have a better online presence. So I usually start with your website, go through a few things and different services that I do, and then, if you like this video, it sounds good, we could have a discovery call. If not, then no harm, no foul. So first off, I do like the detail of your form submit. It gets a lot more information than most form submits, so that's pretty sweet. And but one thing I really recommend for your website is to add more content. The reason I say that is because you want to see 1,500 to 2,000 words on your homepage. It looks like you guys go all over the place. That's awesome. But throughout that content, you want to be found for buyer intent keywords, and usually windshield replacement Utah, mobile windshield repair, those are buyer intent as long as they have a service and a location attached. The other thing that you can do is if you save your alternate text correctly, mobile auto glass service, that is good. So it looks like your alternate text was done. Awesome. When you embed the metadata behind an image or video, you can add keywords into that content as well. And looking at your website, this is kind of an analytics tool that shows me where you're setting. The DR and UR is the strength and trust that Google has for your website. These are on a scale of 100, and you want these continuously moving up while also keeping balanced. You're currently at 3 and 4, and that's due to your referring pages and domains. And those are backlinks, and what a backlink is when one website links to another website via clickable button or text. But not all backlinks are created equal, so do make sure to stay relevant to your industry and location whenever possible. And it looks like you're being indexed for 362 words, and you're getting roughly 55 people to your website each and every month. And looking at some of the keywords that you are being indexed for, Fusion windshield repair, that's awesome, it's branding, you are number 1, and you're getting roughly 18 people to your website. Windshield replacement Ogden, that's a really good buyer intent keyword that I like to go after, or that I would like to go after if I was helping you out. 150 searches, you're the very end of Google, so you're not getting too much traffic to your website out of that, so it's awesome that you are getting moved up into different higher positions, so that's great. And then a few others, rock chip repair, windshield replacement, smashboard. It looks like you guys go all over the place. So another one right here, 350 searches for Utah, 18th position, so not too much. This one right here is one of the best ones that I can see, just because of how high of a search volume and low KD, but once again, you're on the second page of Google. Looks like you're moving up pretty good, so keep doing what you're doing here. That's awesome. But right here, this is usually how I help most of my clients, is through the Google Ads, and it is right here for you. I'm not going to click on your website or anything like that, but windshield replacement Ogden is what I actually searched for. That's up there. That's great. So your click-through rates are probably really good. But one thing I see a lot of people doing is sending them to a website, and if you get sent to a website, you have ways to click out of here, and then you could lose potential people, especially since you're paying for that click. Whereas if on your web landing page you have a click to call up top, you have a what you do and where you do it, and maybe a form submit, and then the rest of the page could be an image in the background about what you do, and then also trust factors, other call to actions. But a landing page should really be the function of a landing page should be they contact you. Whereas the function of a website could be informative, it could be, checking you guys out, just those type of things. But this is where I've helped a lot of auto glass companies, and this is where it looks like you guys are doing pretty decent, but if you guys ever want to look to improve, I could always double check for you. And then moving down into the Google Business Profile, it's okay that you're not here right now, but there's lots of ways to get there. First off, you want to make sure your name, address, and phone number are the exact same all across the internet, so you don't mislead Google. Getting reviews is a great way to grow your online presence. There's a cool little trick that I have for my clients to get good reviews only. Not always guaranteed, because if someone gives you a review you didn't ask for one, then that kind of is problematic. But and then adding branded geotag geolocated photos weekly is good, because it shows Google you're growing your business organically. And then adding your name into citations, which is your name, address, and phone number, into things like Yellow Pages and Yelp is beneficial, because Google is like a big popularity contest, and by giving out your information to as many people as possible, they'll start to trust you more. And that's not just in your local area, but in your surrounding areas as well. And then these two will generate about about 60 to 70% of the traffic will stop right here. So it is great to be up in the top two. And then we move down. We usually don't look at SafeLight just because I don't want to look at them, but Glasshopper is one of your top competitors for this buyer intent keyword. And if you look at their website right here, there is no content on here. So when you start to outrank your competitors, you'll have better buyer intent keywords, better authoritative backlinks and citations. You could start to outrank them. And just looking just in Ogden, I know you go all over. There's 300 searches almost every single month for some sort of windshield replacement. That doesn't even include auto glass. So when you start to outrank your competitors, a percentage of this total volume will start going to your website instead of theirs, and then a percentage of the people going to your website will start to give you a call or a form submit, and then depending on your closing rate, will turn into a customer for you. So Brandon and John, I hope that this is beneficial for you. Moira, you as well. And if this is something that you're interested in, we could have a discovery call and go from there. So have a good one, guys.